So here's the reason why you can't let go. Most of us are looking to get closure. We're looking for that explanation, like, why didn't you fight harder for this marriage? Why did you do this to me? Why did you betray me? And so often we're looking for someone on the outside to give us the closure. So here's why you can't let go, because you are choosing not to move forward, because you're choosing to project a fantasy of what the marriage could have been or what the person could have been versus the reality of how they really were or how that marriage really was. I see this so often in people who are struggling to let go. Firstly, they have this mindset where they're only stuck on the very, very good parts of the marriage. And their brain seems to be intent on not recognizing, well, if this was such a great relationship, why isn't it still on? And, when we dissect it and analyze it, intellectually, they know that relationship didn't fulfill their needs. There was, bad communication. The person had abandonment issues and was, really unhealthy in their communication styles and things like that. So they recognize that the relationship really wasn't healthy, but our brains want to only focus on the stuff that we're missing, the how they made us feel, all the good feelings that person gave to us, rather than the balance of all of it. So if you recognize that letting go is a conscious choice, and you can choose to let go over and over, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. I had a client and he was really, really stuck. His name was Christopher, and he was really stuck on letting go of his ex-wife. And he knew that was unhealthy. She would never get like the therapy that she needed. She had a lot of unhealthy issues. It was an unhealthy marriage, and he knew that intellectually. But it was all the stuff that he was projecting, the fantasy of what he wanted the relationship to be, or the beginning of that relationship, how she made him feel in the beginning. So he would really fixate on that relationship in the beginning. And, and so the thing was, I invited him, look, you don't have to let go forever. Don't let her go forever. If that's too painful for you right now, just choose to let go right now, in this moment, and in the next moment, and in the next moment. And consciously choose to let her go and to let this marriage go. And over time, what he realized is, like, it was no longer a choice. He had just let her go because it had become a habit. He had reframed that. And, oftentimes we're stuck in not letting the person go because we don't want to grieve. And grieving is a painful, ugly, ugly process in a lot of ways, but it's a necessary process. And on the other side of your pain is that peace that you're seeking. So if you recognize, okay, I'm holding on to this because I really don't want to face the heartache and the pain and the emotions that letting go will bring on to me, because that's really what it's about. You really don't want to face those negative emotions. So you hold on to all those positive emotions that your spouse gave to you in the beginning of the relationship. So if you recognize, pain is a part of the process, and give yourself permission to grieve and to let go, you'll get the closure that you're seeking from someone else. So it is, it's a step process where you choose it intentionally over and over and over, in the moment, in the hour, in the day. It doesn't have to be forever, but you're choosing to let go right here, right now. And then allow yourself to grieve. It's okay, especially men, and divorced men in particular, don't have that support, don't have that permission from society to feel vulnerable, to feel pain, to let their emotions out. And then also, like, understand the lessons gained from this relationship. This taught me to be a better communicator. So I'm going to give gratitude for that. This taught me to have better boundaries and invest in my hobbies and in my friends and things like that, rather than giving everything away to a partner. So it's all about reframing how you're thinking about it and understanding that there are some things that you can do to take back your power. It is an empowering process. Is it a painful process? Yes. Unfortunately, healing is painful. We were just talking about that in our group program today. It is ugly. It is painful. Even today, there's some days like, oh, I'm tired. I'm tired of being strong and resilient. I just don't want to anymore. But on the other side of that is our strength, is our resiliency, is our freedom, is our peace. So I love that part of it. So listen, we are going to be going through some actionable tools, some strategies, conscious strategies that you can implement in your life so that you can heal your abandonment issues and heal from this divorce, and not just years of therapy, but in a matter of days, weeks. It's totally possible with the right tools and the right mindset and the right support. You can change this around in no time at all. So I hope you've signed up for our Healing Abandonment Masterclass on Friday. I will post the link below, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday live. Okay? All right. Bye.